Murdoch, I'm coming to get you. Hello everybody, I'm Dale. Welcome to Scoops TV. And no, we're not doing a Rambo night. But I did watch Rambo 2 last night. Oh, the nostalgia, the memories. Was there any decade better to grow up in than the 80s? I don't think so. Let me know in the comments if you disagree. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the Spyderco PM3 Lightweight. If you haven't been to this channel before, welcome. This is Scoops TV, your one-stop channel for outdoor gear, survival gear, and knife reviews. We also take requests. If you have a specific piece of gear or knife you want us to review, drop it in the comments and I'll put it on the list. Anyway, the PM3 Lightweight is the same size, shape, look, profile as the original PM3, only using lighter weight materials. But let's check it out, shall we? All right, now that you guys are set up to see, we have the Spyderco PM3 Lightweight. Nice. So we got 4.2-inch fiberglass reinforced nylon scales with a square dimpled grip texture in a spiderweb pattern. I don't know if you can see it. Let's get it up close there. I'm not a big fan of the spiderweb patterns. I think they look a little toyish, childish, but it does provide a good quality non-slip grip. Starting at the back here, they moved the lanyard hole from the original version up and over and made it a little bit smaller, probably for strength. This one doesn't have the steel lining that the original version does, and I'm glad they made it smaller. The other one was just too big. A huge metallic hole in the back of the knife that kind of dominated the aesthetic. So this one looks a little better. Most people don't even use the lanyard hole, and the people that do just use 550 paracord as lanyards, which will fit in this hole just fine. That's all you need. On the other side, they replaced the steel carry clip with this skeletonized wire type thing. It's a little flimsy. I don't know if I like it yet. It's kind of growing on me though. They were also able to move it back and up, which is a good thing. The placement on the first one was obviously to accommodate the huge lanyard hole that almost no one uses. So they moved it out of the way, and as a result, they were able to put the carry clip in a more practical spot. Up here at the front, we have the compression lock hardware in black. Now let's check out the blade. We have Spyderco's unique 3-inch clip point in CTS BDN1 and black. Everything is black on this knife. It is murdered out. Black on black on black on black. I kind of like it. It's not for everyone though. CTS BD1N is highly corrosion resistant blade steel with good edge retention. Although it is outperformed by the S30V and the S45VN in the original versions, so the adoption on this model is a little unusual. The blade has a flat grind, opens via spider hole, but this one is a little stiffer than the original version. We don't have a sharpening choil on this blade, just a little dead spot in between the bottom of the plunge line and the end of the edge. But we do have a nice finger choil with some jimping for a good grip with more precise cutting. It does have Spyderco's proprietary compression lock, which from an engineering standpoint is a masterpiece. It's arguably one of the best locks available, combining outstanding strength and reliability. I prefer the Axis lock. I think it's a little more intuitive, a little stronger, but it's got more moving parts and those damn Omega springs that sometimes break. So I have no issues with the compression lock. Just prefer the Axis. This knife is ambidextrous. You can switch your carry clip on both sides, but it's only tip up. The original version had the 4-point carry. This one does not. The knife comes in at 7.27 inches and 2.4 ounces, which is a full ounce lighter than the original version, and it's a difference you can feel. So in situations where every ounce matters, like bugging out or hiking, it's a practical choice. Do a quick size comparison. You can see it's the exact same size, has the exact same profile as the original version. next to Bug Out and the Mini Adamas. So you can see it's not a small knife, but it's not a large knife either. The ergonomics are excellent. There are no hot spots like there were on the original version. Also, for a nylon handled knife, it doesn't feel toyish like the Griptilian or some of the Bug Outs, and that's due primarily to the ergonomics. It just fits so well. As for the fit and finish, it's nice. Fits together well in a practical package. There's a little bit of blade play on this version that you don't have in the other one. They reduced the size of some of the components in the compression lock parts to save weight. I don't normally like blade play, but on this one it's not a deal breaker by any means. Everything is black, which I will never complain about. So what do we like? I like that they fixed the issues with the original, made the lanyard hole smaller, and moved the carry clip to the back, out of the hot spot. Of course, the ergonomics and the finish. What we don't like, I'm not a fan of that little bit of blade play, but I can deal with it. Like all OTF knives I have, it's just a consequence of the design. I don't like the spider web pattern on the grip texture. Like I said, kind of toyish and childish. My biggest complaint is the blade steel. YCDS BD1N. It was relatively unknown. Was used in some kitchen knives, and Spyderco used it in their UK pen knife, but it's well known that S30V and S45VN on the original models outperform it in almost all the categories. So why? I don't know. If you like this steel, and if you know why Spyderco chose this specific steel, let me know in the comments why. Alright everybody, that's the PM3 lightweight. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week.